Hi guys, this is going to be my hero video based on Jorgen, probably one of the most popular heroes or champions in Dominion right now in the Hero Wars game. I unlocked him a little while ago, but I wanted to get this video out because he seems to be so popular. I just wanted to talk about him a little bit. So, Jorgen or Jorgen, however you want to pronounce it, it's different in different languages. His biography states, "You are ready to learn arcane knowledge, disciple, but first prove your loyalty to darkness. Take your brother's life and his immortal soul," the wizard yelled, but he nor anyone else could have predicted how this tragedy would end. So, I'm going to quickly go over the stats, the skills, the skins, glyphs, his artifacts, and some of his abilities. I also want to touch on a couple of the teams. However, Jorgen, being as popular as he is, he really fits into just about every team. I'll touch on that a little bit more coming up, though, so stay tuned. Thanks. Okay, so Jorgen is fantastic. He is a top 10, top 5 hero that everyone should keep leveled up as they level up their team level. And he's a staple in many different team setups, both for defense, offense, campaign, arena, tower. He's just a good all-around hero to have. And the reason why is because of his energy manipulation, which I'll go over in just a second. But first of all, he's a middle line hero. He is a control/support. He has a main stat of strength, which is interesting because all of his skills are actually magic attack, which is more intelligence-based, but whatever. It makes him tanky. It's kind of a good best of both worlds situation, in that he survives a while and thus is very effective in combat. So, 4 skills, starting with his ultimate, the Torment of Powerlessness. Jorgen summons a skull to the enemy's front line, which deals magic damage to nearby heroes. Affected enemies cannot gain energy for 9 seconds, and there is a little bit of a damage. Basically, what this does is energy denial. It's important to deny your enemy team's ultimate abilities, be it healing, a tank ability like Astaroth's group shield, or a DPS burst like Ginger's ultimate that does a ton of damage to your entire group. So, energy denial is important. The damage is nice, but the important thing is the energy denial. This shows to deal damage to nearby heroes, so that means that it doesn't infect all 3 rows, just the first and second row, or second and third row, or whatever rows are left. The second ability is a great defensive ability, and the other reason why Jorgen is so important to have on a nice comp, a nice team. It's a shield, protects an ally with a magic shield, again, depending on magic attack. And the ally will gain energy at a doubled rate. So, if it hits your tank's ultimate abilities come back faster, twice as fast, actually. If it happens to land on a healer or Jorgen himself, their ultimates come back very quickly. So these 2 abilities are the main reason why Jorgen is so important to have in many different comps. So much of this game relies on ultimates and their combinations with other ultimates on team compositions, and being able to mess with that flow is very important. Other abilities that you get at the blue tier is Leper. Jorgen curses everyone on the enemy team, making the furthest enemy, usually the healer or a caster like Helios, making the furthest enemy the target of the curse. Physical damage taken by heroes on the enemy team will be redirected to the target of the curse for 10 seconds. So this effectively piles all of the damage done to the enemy team onto one squishy backline character. If it's a soft target like a mage or a healer, I should say non-Martha, because Martha's kind of tanky, then this is very effective at taking them out of the fight pretty quick. And no healer no backline mage. Not having those to go up against is kind of it's a really nice benefit to your team, so it's great. And then finally, Tainted Wounds. With every attack, Jorgen steals some of the affected enemy's energy. So this takes energy from the opposing heroes or enemies and gives the energy and a percentage back to Jorgen himself, which kind of feeds into his Torment of Powerlessness, which is great. So all 4 of these skills work well together in the energy denial scheme Leper's more of a single target damage, kind of out of place with this guy's kit, but it's still a handy ability to have. So skins. He has 3 skins, which is okay, but the first one being bolstering his main stat, which is strength. I've chosen to not really invest too much into this. Honestly, I haven't invested any skin stones into this guy at all. I should very quickly, but having focused a lot of my strength stones on my tanks. And then you have the champion skin. Well, yeah, so that's strength. And then you have the champion skin, which boosts health, great survivability. And then the devil skin, the champion skin kind of looks a little gnarly. It's kind of cool. I like the original skin the best, probably. But and then the devil skin is, well, he's a scary clown. I'm not going to talk about who it is, but you know, it's a callback to a very popular pop culture movie, and you can see he even has a little Peppy doll down here, which is kind of creepy, but yeah, it's got a nice cute red balloon. Glyphs are magic attack, health, armor, magic defense, and strength. Again, you know, I probably won't focus on leveling up this glyph for a while, but you know, definitely magic attack is a great focus. His tankiness, his ability to stay alive longer is important also, but I think that I'm going to focus everything on magic attack until I cap it, and then maybe hit up magic defense or health before I do armor. His gift of the elements, of course, focuses on strength, and his artifact ability is very good in a caster team. So it boosts magic attack. It's really good pairing with my Astaroth. My Astaroth's team shield pops up, and a lot of the other abilities that Astaroth has based on magic attack. So a nice boost to that, and then you throw out Astaroth's abilities. It's really good. Of course, the middle one is always defense, and then finally the third artifact is buff to the main stat, which is strength. So, you know, all of that being said, I really like Jorgen in just about every team composition that you'd want. Right now, I have him in a pretty basic team comp of Astaroth, of course Jorgen. I have Galahad as probably my main damage dealer, which, you know, whatever. And then I have Celeste and Martha both. I found that both of those, Celeste using her abilities actively and then Martha just letting her run, has been very beneficial. But you can also use Jorgen in a twins composition with Lars and Krista. You can use them in a physical damage composition, you know, with Nebula and Jew. There's really no end to it, as this guy is less team combo oriented and more enemy team altering. So he fits in a lot of places. And in fact, like I mentioned at the beginning, he's definitely somebody that you probably want to keep leveled with your main team, even if he's not on your first 5. In any given event, arena, grand arena, tower, what have you, he's great to have. He's very great to have. So that is my video on Jorgen. I hope I didn't get too long, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna do. See, I've got a lot of characters here to unlock. I'm probably gonna do either Orion or Nebula next. I have compositions that I want to try out with basically all these guys, but I'm only like team level 55 right now, so I still have lots of opportunity to decide on which direction I'm going to go. Ultimately, I think I'm going to level up all of these guys, aside from Aurora, maybe Aurora, I don't know. But what do you guys think? Who do you think I should do a video on next? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll work that into the rotation. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been Lotus with Hero War Central, talking about the Jorgen hero class, and I will see you next time.